Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today I have Trellis cards for you, so let's get started. Have you heard of Trellis cards? They are the biggest hype right now on craft YouTube. And I have looked at them, fell in love, and I believe the original idea comes from BB Cameron, and I will link her channel below so you can check out her videos. But I adopted them for my cards. And these are really quick to make, and I will show it to you in a minute. I just took a couple of pictures on how I made them. So you have, for example, a top folding card that you basically cut off right here, and the remaining part of the cardstock you cut in strips, right? So now you have these strips that you will lay and then connect with some vertical strips, and you can also do it in the back to stabilize your card, but basically they're hanging here just with these strips. Here I entered one in the middle too to lay out my embellishment. So I really like them. I made a lot of white cards because I like the white background, but I can also imagine how you do it with different colors. Same here, because you have a white card, you can stamp your sentiment straight on your card. Again, you cut it off right here and then use the remaining part to make your trellises. It a little bit looks like a fence, right? So this fence pole here, I just embellished with some bling. And the beautiful flowers that I used for these cards come from die cut sheets. So maybe at this point I'm going to share the die cut sheets for today. So we have quite a few, and they're all from Find It. Now these are brand new. I have never seen those before. These die cut sheets here are also from Find It. They are called Very Purple, Yvonne's Creations. We know Yvonne. And these are push out elements. So they're not basically the ones we have normally, like this one. I'm going to share this in a minute, where you have all these different steps to add on top. But here you just have the elements, and they're all die cut. And look how gorgeous they are. You have the flowers and leaves and just blossoms, couple of berries, bigger ones, smaller ones, all in purple. Same here with all kinds of different flowers that you can use for your journals, for your cards, and perfect for arranging clusters for your trellis cards. So these are the two I made with those flowers. And I have a third one that I also made with these flowers. See how I arranged them here a little bit in a circle. I cut out a doily. I added this beautiful flower here. But this time I laid another piece of cardstock behind it so you cannot look through, right? So in the background now you see the green cardstock. In the inside it is white. I also added a writing panel. And then Thinking of You Today and Always is a stamp. And all you do now is you just kind of arrange the flowers. Here I added a butterfly, a little bit of bling, and that's it. So very lots and lots of ways to be creative to make those beautiful clusters with flowers, and I really like how it gets together with your stamps. Now here I added thank you. This comes from sticker sheet, which looks like this. Lots of them are gone, but I will link it below. There are also butterflies on here, and then thank you and thanks. But these are stamps, and here, as you can see, I'm just a little bit off. I should have done it a little more careful to line it up, but it is a handmade card, so I don't mind if it is just a little bit crooked. So here I'm starting with an A2 top folded card. I'm cutting off 3.5 inches from the bottom on one of the sides. This is the card I have remaining now. And I'm cutting strips with the rest of the cardstock. So these will create the trellises and also the posts. Then I lay out the strips and I secure them with my stamping block. I cut the posts. Now I add a little bit of glue to each of those strips, and then I add the post on one side, on the other side, and now I turn it around and also do the same from the back. This gives it a little bit more stability. Make sure that you put the glue just where the strips are, and here is your finished card. And here is another card. I also used the same beautiful flowers from our element sheet, and I used a green card here. So now we are moving away from the white. I used cardstock that is white inside and green on the outside. This is also great for all the cardstock that you have from these 12 by 12 paper pads, the Michaels pads. I am a paper junkie. I have lots and lots of papers. So you can make your cards, your paper into cards. And if it is not very strong cardstock, you can back it like I did here. I backed it with some darker purple paper because I wanted to pick up the purple in the flowers. And immediately you have cardstock. And if you can also put another writing layer here just to stabilize your card. But here is my flower. Hello Sunshine is a stamp. And then this beautiful butterfly I introduced last week, and it comes from a sticker sheet, and these come in silver and in gold. Here of course I already removed a few. They have different sizes of gorgeous butterflies that can embellish your cards. So this is another version of a trellis card. This time you cannot look through. Okay, and I have a few more brand new die cut sheets for you. Also, this one here is from Find It, Precious Marika, and she calls it Purple Passion. And there are 3 different sheets. These are the 3D embellishments where you have one base piece and then you have all the extra layers to adhere on top with foam pads for your 3D look on your cards. Again, look how cute this bird is. Does it get any cuter? And they're all die cut just to push out. So we have this beautiful one here. It's also a cute birdhouse. Then we have this gorgeous flower arrangement here. Just beautiful, this wreath, or this half a wreath. And then I love this too with the heart, the wooden heart, and then the little birdie here, the gorgeous flowers. What are they called? The pansies, right? Look at the beautiful pansies. So I made cards with this one right here, and there will be more cards next week. I'm still working with these sheets, but today I have made a card with this, and here it is, my trellis card. And I used 2 embellishments from the same sheet, this beautiful half a wreath, and then this looks like a birdhouse here with all the different flowers. And there is this cute little birdie. So the birdie comes from the Easter handmade embellishments by Little Birdie. And there are 10 of these colorful birds. Some have flowers in their beacons, and this is what I used here. This card I laid some paper in the back, so again it's not a see-through, and when you open it up you have a clean white card versus a card that is see-through, right? So here you have, you can also create that look by adding the paper on this panel. Then you still have the see-through, but I like it this way because then you can write your message on the inside. Just because it's a sticker, and then I added just a few little little sticker points here so that it looks like a fence post, right? But aren't you in love with these trellis cards? I'm getting addicted to them, so I really love to make those. I got a couple more for you. Okay, this one here is a busy cardstock from one of my Michael's 12 by 12 packs. So I cut it to, I think this is, let's see, 4 inches. Okay, so it's 4 inches by 5.5. So this will fit in a regular A6 envelope. And here, what I really like, first of all, you can use your beautiful cardstock. You get 3 cards out of one 12 by 12 paper. 4, 4, 4, right? And then, so 5.5 makes it 11, so you just have 1 strip left. And here I made this trellis card with coordinating green strips. And then I again added a white layer to the back, so we have it stabilized. Sending some smiles your way is a stamp. And now these gorgeous elements come from the Boho Dreams ephemera. I actually have 2 different packs. They're also little birdie. There is the Celebrate Life ephemera and the Boho Dreams. And they have lots and lots of gorgeous, gorgeous die-cut pieces in there. I have not created anything with this yet. That will come. Look at the beautiful camera and the bicycle, the cups, the wreath. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love to work with ephemera like this. This one I have opened. And look, these are cardstock ephemera pieces. Look at this dream catcher here. Just that one piece. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Beautiful colors, lightly glittered. It doesn't rub off. And then you have all these different flower elements. And what I really like, different sizes, right? You have big ones, even sentiments like dream. And then you have smaller flowers, bigger flowers. Here is this beautiful unicorn. It's just absolutely, look at this. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Look at this beautiful wreath. And then again, you have a full wreath too. All glittered, all cardstock. What's not to love? Okay, so that was the Boho Dreams ephemera, the Celebrate Life ephemera. And here is the card that I have created. I added a foam pad under this beautiful unicorn. Love this card. Now my last card, I made a Slimline trellis card. And I really like how that turned out too. So now I used an 8 by 8 piece of cardstock for my stash. And then what I have done is, I show this to you in a minute. I did cut out this lower part. I added white cardstock panels here, those strips. So it looks like a fence. And I added a third one here because it is pretty long. So I wanted to make sure that it is stabilized. From my stash, added some flowers here. Just a little bow. A saying with is a stamp. And then this is double-sided cardstock, right? This is, by the way, Anna Griffin cardstock. So when I opened it up, I wanted to keep the inside like this because it looks nice to have that dark inside against these white trellises. but where do you put your message, right? So I created this piece of paper in here that where I can write my message. And then I just fold it up, and now you won't see it. Versus if you have it folded out, it takes a little bit away from the effect, I think, because now it's the white in the background. Plus, you would see the writing through here. So if I put my message here, it would look through. But I really, really love the idea of having this against the back, looking like this. So, yeah, I just folded a piece of paper that is the same width here. So I folded it in 3 pieces, and here we go. Okay, and here are all the cards that I have created for you for today's video, including this one that I showed you in my last video last week, where I have offset these strips. And yeah, that's also one. But I like this trellis idea, and it's really addictive, so be careful, because you may want to do trellis cards for the next few weeks. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please leave me a thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment, and share this video with your crafty friends and family. I appreciate you spending time with me today. Remember, these cards will be up for grabs in a value pack on my website. So thank you again. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.